Absolutely.
Now with these glasses on, play mid-ship platform, Infinity's VQ engine, 3.7 liter, naturally aspirated, 328 horsepower, 7-speed transmission. The engine has been on Ward's Automotive for the past 15 years as Ward's one of the 10 best engines. And you notice how convenient everything is right there for you. Your dipstick is right up front, oil filter's here, your windshield wash is up front, power steering fluid is right here, 2 air boxes, gives it maximum fuel efficiency, and the VVEL, if you notice there, is actually a variable valve vent lift. What it does is it gives you maximum RPM and intake on every intake stroke. It gives you maximum power. So the computer is constantly looking at the stroke and the RPMs on the car. As you notice, the brakes and battery are behind a second firewall here, and they're in their own compartment at the rear of the engine compartment on purpose, of course. If there were an accident, the engine would come under the vehicle, and it would stop at the second firewall. And this comes right off. You can get everything, keeps dry, clean. Also, it keeps in any kind of accident. There would be no explosion of batteries. You'd have brakes for the car. All your airbags would work. Your phone would work. Because of course, in an accident, your cell phone goes flying. You don't know where it goes. All you have to do is hit the button on your steering wheel. Everything works because you still have battery power to the car. The engine itself, like I said, it is a solid engine. The plugs in this car last 105,000 miles. They're built for that reason. You want to use premium fuel in this car. If you don't, you could sacrifice plug life and gas mileage. This is an all aluminum hood with 3 tie downs for safety, just in case at high speed you get what they call hood waffle. So if it closes, it's a solid piece of beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. So we have the dual xenon headlights. High-low beam xenons are standard on all of our Gs. Now we've moved our fog lamps down below. These are radiator, our samurai swords. That's exactly what they're supposed to look like. Come around the side here. You notice that these mirrors flip both ways. And there's a reason for that. If somebody were to hit this car and smash this in, instead of the mirror smashing into the driver's face, obviously, this would fold in like this, and the glass would go internal. So it saves the customer or the buyer from getting mirror in the face. This entry keyless start. One touch opens just your door for safety, and the gas cap. There are no more gas cap buttons. Second touch opens all the doors, which is really nice. In the G37X, you'll have 2 key fobs, each with their own personal settings for each driver. Steering wheel, seats, and mirror all readjust to the personal settings of that one driver. Safety.
Safety.
Everybody's concerned with safety. Of course, these cars are all 5-star rated safety vehicles. We have innovated and patented the only slide-away brake pedal, which means when you have a collision with a vehicle, it's a piece of porcelain built into the brake pedal. What happens is the shock wave goes through the brake pedal, smashes the porcelain, slides the brake pedal to the side before it reaches your ankle, and of course, breaking your ankle is no easy thing to have fixed, because I've seen people with crutches. So that's a really nice feature in this car. You're also going to have active head restraints that come forward. If you get rear-ended, they're going to stop the C1, C2 from going back and pinching a nerve and causing whiplash. We have rib cage airbags on both front seats to protect the driver from a side impact. They also has, of course, a standard airbag in the steering wheel, and there's a smart airbag that knows by the severity of the crash what stage it should blow out at. If you only weigh under 60 pounds, it won't come out, obviously, if you have a small animal in a cage or a small human being in a cage in the front seat. So what you will end up doing is, it knows if you're wearing your seatbelt, it knows your weight. Well, it can't guess your weight, but it knows your weight, and it will only deploy when it's needed and to the severity of the crash. It's very important that you know that there's reinforced A-pillars in this car, steel bars in the doors. This car will stop at about 109 feet at 60 miles an hour, which is quite good. They're all vented disc brakes. There are not solid disc brakes like the BMW, because BMW or other manufacturers for that matter that have solid discs tend to warp at high speed braking. So that won't happen. So the car is, in the back you'll find that these are, as with the headlights, the taillights are covered with Lexan plastics, the strongest plastic known to man at the moment, and LED taillights. These are light emitting diodes, these aren't bulbs. They last 100,000 hours. Similar to state police use on their red and blues. You're going to see it quicker, faster, people will react quicker, possibly keep you from getting into a rear end accident where somebody will get hurt. These are 3 and 4 sonar tabs with the new G37. They come standard with the premium package, and they will tell you what corner you're getting close to. Obviously, if you're 3 feet, it's going to be green, 2 feet, and it's going to be yellow. In about 6 inches, it'll turn red. Every car comes standard with a rear-mounted camera. So it's a very safe vehicle, and I'm done.
That was great.